Football brings you the Divisional Round of the NFL playoffs, and it's brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Giants and the reigning NFC champs on Sunday night.
We are sandwiched between Fort Worth and Dallas, Texas, and Arlington at the luxurious AT&T Stadium. But just ahead, we'll decide the second entrant to next week's NFC title game. And we've got a great one in store, as it'll be the New York Giants taking on the Dallas Cowboys. Hello, everyone. Who will punch the fourth and final ticket to the conference championship round? We'll know soon enough as we are underway here on a January afternoon. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. So here are the Giants ready to start their initial drive of the game. And leading them out there, we get a look at their 6'3" quarterback.
And if he and his guys want to spring the upset here in the second round and move on, they've got to focus on the good that they did in the wild card victory. At the top of that list, protecting the football. Got a little careless last week. A few got away from him. Might not be so fortunate this time around. And if that's the case, they'll end up going home.
And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Now a man who played high school ball here in LaGrange, Texas, J.K. Dobbins. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Jake Bailey on now to punt here on 4th down. Now a fair catch taken just across midfield, maybe by a yard or two. So here the Cowboys now ready to go on offense for the first time. They'll be led out by the former number 3 overall pick back in 2021. It's Trey Lance.
And he and his team, they were the beneficiaries of a first-round bye earned by a tremendous regular season. He'd been a little bit nicked up, so he could use the rest. And I'm sure his teammates felt the exact same way. But now it'll be interesting to watch their first few drives in this one. Because sometimes getting the rest is great, but sometimes you accumulate a little bit of rust as well. Maybe they come out flat, and they can't afford that in the postseason.
That's taken in by Franklin. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, but it's good for a 1st down as well. Throwing now is Lance. And this one almost intercepted. Not a good throw there. Nearly an opening drive, INT. Up the middle they go. Dixon. And he's going to get this pretty close to the 1st down marker at the Giants' 27. And 5 in the secondary now for the Giants on 3rd down. They'll keep it on the ground. Dixon. And he will have a Cowboys 1st down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 1. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Rose. And he's brought down, but he has it down to the 12 and a pickup of 12. 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. Rose. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. So 3rd and inches, and this will be the 9th play of the drive. Here's Lance to throw it. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Line of scrimmage, the 2. They can still get a 1st down if they just get a yard out of this on 4th and very short. They'll try and run for it. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Cowboys are on the board first here in this division round matchup. Aubrey good with a PAT. And that makes the score 7-0. A 10-play drive that time. And it's culminated by a 2-yard touchdown run. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The New York set to take the field. And for them, maybe a little carryover from last week's game. They got the win on the road in the wild card round, on the road here again in the divisional round, but they're hanging tough.
Hey, cue a little music, right? Well, they're on the road again. I mean, this has been kind of the mantra they're under right now, and they can't change it. The season dictated what would happen with them, right? They had to go on the road for the first round for the playoff. They're on the road again, and sometimes teams get really comfortable with that. Not only the idea of going on the road and shocking the world, but just, hey, it's just us. We don't have to worry about outside distractions. It's just us. Let's go play.
It becomes that us against the world mentality, doesn't it?
And while it may be overplayed, in the media, it's real when it comes time to play ball.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
That's caught left side by Neighbors. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. Back to throw again. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to convert on 3rd and short yardage with a gain of 4. Again, he'll drop to throw. Drops it off for Hillman. Short completion, just 4 yards, and that'll bring up 2nd down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Johnson with a completion over the middle. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a first down. They'll look to throw again. Again, it's Johnson. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. 12 more yards for him there. It's a first down. Back to throw here. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down. They give it this time to Hillman up the gut. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Giants are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Well, it was 3rd and 1. I was expecting run, so much for that. They pass it, they score it.
That had the feel of the head coach telling the offensive coordinator, you've got 4 downs here. We're going to go for it on 4th down unless there's a disaster on 3rd. Go ahead and take a shot if you want to. And he gratefully accepted the opportunity and did exactly that. If they didn't get it there, that had to feel that they would come back and try it on 4th down.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40.
Second drive forthcoming here for the Dallas Cowboys.
So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And the giant rush gets home as down he goes. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Now Lance. And the pressure gets to him again. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. On third down, it's Rose. And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to fourth down. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll take us to the end of the first quarter. 7-7, our score after one. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got it with a fourth down coming up. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And here comes the Giants offense back out onto the field. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Up the middle, Hillman. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. We're backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? And that'll be a free 5 yards for the offense.
Just like a tennis match, that's just an unforced error. Stay alert, don't jump early, and give them free yardage.
And they still need 6 yards here on third down after the penalty. He'll look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field, it's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. It doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense, because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
And the punter Bailey on now as he sends this one away. They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Dallas offense set for this next drive. Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3 and out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple. Now a handoff up the middle. Dixon. And this is going to be a Cowboys first down as good running gets him to about the 44.
And Brandon, you know that expression? He just does what he does. It sounds trite, doesn't it? But in this case, it's perfectly apt. This is one of the better runners in the NFL. And all he does is just find avenues, find ways to pick up key first downs and big runs.
Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. To throw, it's Lance. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. A great effort there. 34 yards. And the Cowboys have taken the lead. They went empty backfield, all their weapons out wide, so there really was no secret here to what they were going to do.
No secret, but they still had to execute it, and they still had to protect the guy throwing the ball, because oftentimes when you empty the backfield, people bring pressure at you. They managed to hold in there and successfully complete the touchdown pass.
The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And that makes the score 14-7. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Here's the Giant offense now as they get ready to take over here. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack.
Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play.
Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. They're going to look to throw.
Over the middle and complete to Moore.
Call it a gain of 6 on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins.
And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive, they went 3 and out.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down.
This complete to the tight end, Tucker Kraft. 2nd and 5.
They'll set up to throw.
That's complete. It's Neighbors.
And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Out of the gun, the give to Hillman. And he's got this pretty close to a 1st down at the Cowboys' 13-yard line. The Giants on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation.
They'll try to run for it with Dobbins. And Dobbins, he is not going to get there. They stop him short of the line to gain.
They'll be marked inches short. No gain on the play. And that's going to lead them to 4th down. Remember, that was less than a yard. That was not a full yard. That defense, they were having none of it.
Yeah, the surge the offensive line was seeking actually occurred on the other side of the ball. They reestablished the line of scrimmage and stuffed them.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping.
A bit of a jump there, CD. He breaks the line, and that'll be 5 yards.
And you've got to stay more disciplined than that, Brandon. That's just a free gift to the offense.
And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. A line of of scrimmage once again the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And that is caught. He's got it for a giant touchdown.
J.K. Dobbins.
A 5-yard touchdown.
And the Giants are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Moody good with the extra point.
And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
And he's all the way out across the 40 and down at the 42. Great return.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 42. They'll start this drive out on the ground.
And he'll be taken down at about the 45. Hang on a second here, because on that last play, it appears one of the Giants shaken up. Shotgun now for Lance.
And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down.
Here's Lance to throw it. That is caught.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
Up the middle they go. Dixon. And good downhill running. He's got 6 yards down to the 13.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a 1st down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
Oh, what a move. And so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. They'll try to run this one in. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. 2nd quarter action, 2 minutes to go on Divisional Round weekend. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal.
And now they'll throw with Lance.
Touchdown! A 5-yard touchdown. And the Cowboys have broken the tie.
Aubrey now for the point after.
It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And it's capped off for the Cowboys touchdown.
And able to get this out to the 25. And now we're going to get a stoppage. A member of the Cowboys shaken up. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10.
And a slant hauled in by Ruggs.
Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down. 2nd and 2. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll look to throw here.
That one taken in by Neighbors.
A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. Again, he'll drop to throw.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. Certainly not his best throw that time, and not a good time to make it, Charles, when they were a nickel with 5 defensive backs on the field.
And that's exactly why you have those 5 DBs out there. You want extra speed on the field, guys who have ball skills and understand what the passing game can do, and gives them a chance to react and make a play on the football, and they take one of those away.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together. The Lance going to throw. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Throwing now is Lance. A throw out wide going to be incomplete. On 4th down, Matt Ariza sent on to punt.
And that one hits at the 7, but bounds into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. A little under 30 seconds to go. We'll see how they play it here on 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. This time they'll just keep this on the ground. And this will go as a short gain on what will be the final act of this first half. So we've come upon halftime here in this NFC Divisional Round matchup. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report.
We'll get our tour started out at Venerable Soldier Field in Chicago, where it was the visiting Cardinals who get the road victory. Michael Wilson, 2 touchdown catches in the victory. In that first half, we were treated to a stellar performance by quarterback Trey Lance. He came on after a slow start to fire 2 second-quarter touchdown passes and give his guys the lead at the intermission.
All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
The Cowboy offense set to go to begin this 3rd quarter. And they're in the position they expected to be in. They've got the lead, home crowd behind them, and they're looking toward making that next step in these playoffs.
And I think a key for them is to put together some good, long, extended drives. Work the run in a little more with that big offensive line. I'm not saying get away from throwing the football. That's still working. But if they run it more effectively, they may get even bigger plays in the passing game.
Lance looking to throw it.
Over the middle, it's complete. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. On 1st down, Dixon. And a hard-earned yard there as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's 2nd down. They'll keep it on the ground. Dixon. And he's going to get this past the 50 and into Giant territory.
3rd and 3.
Now a give right side. Dixon. And he's not even going to get back to the line of scrimmage. Out now comes the Cowboys punter as he's on to kick it away. That'll be out of bounds, and how good was that? They'll say the 3-yard line. That's where they spot it.
The Giants offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And we'll take you through some of the highlights here. You'll notice he had a hand in a lot of them so far. He's got this offense rolling right now.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. And he is going to lose yardage here. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Back to throw now in his own end zone.
Finding Johnson on the out route. That's complete.
So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll bring us to a 3rd and 4. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw.
And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
And on fourth down, on is the punt team sending this one away.
And Lance now to throw. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Bobby Okereke. And the Giants are going to take over here up near the 40. So the holding call on the offense, so they go ahead and decline that one and take possession of the football on the INT.
They'll look to throw now on first down.
And that'll be complete to Dobbins.
And he'll be stopped right at midfield. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
And that is incomplete. Wow, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down. On the counter now, it's Dobbins.
And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line.
Here's 3rd and 9.
Back to throw.
Able to find his man, Kraft.
And he'll only get this to about the 44 as they stop him short of the line to gain.
So they decline the holding penalty and will take the down instead, as that leads us to 4th.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And this will be up to the ruling of the side judge here. He says it crossed out of bounds at the 16-yard line. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Franklin. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
Line of scrimmage, the 24. This is 2nd and 6.
Now a handoff up the middle. Dixon. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. So 2 first downs, and that moves the ball to the 42 now, 1st and 10.
On the option right is Lance.
And he takes it past the 45 and down at the 46.
Now a 2nd and 6.
Up the middle they go. It's Rose. And he's going to get this past the 50 and into Giant territory. They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold.
Here's Lance.
Quick hitter here. It's complete. Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10.
To throw, it's Lance.
And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. Out now comes the Cowboys punter as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. It's a 46-yard punt, 2 on the return, and it'll be Giant football 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he will find his man on the outside.
This is 2nd and 8. Dobbins running out of the gun.
And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead them to third down.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Slot man moves right. On third down, he'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete. And the Giants send out their punter now as he's on for the 5th time here today. And here's a very low-line drive, almost whiffed on it. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Good starting position for the Cowboys here as they come up 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 49. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down.
Well, partner, they've been running it well the entire game, and the big guys up front, they're a huge reason why. And now they're reaping the benefits as they continue to open up big holes and gain nice yardage.
And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now a give right side. Dixon.
Brought down on the play by Kayvon Thibodeau.
1 quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. Back now in Arlington. It's the Cowboys with the football. They'll be looking to tack onto their lead as we get set for the 4th.
Now Lance. Able to hit his target, Lamb.
5 yards on 1st down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on 2nd. This offense so far on 3rd down, lacking much success. Just 2 for 7 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe, and that will extend their lead even further.
So that's, CD, an important one here in the 4th quarter.
And that importance cannot be overstated. All eyes on both sidelines were staring that one down all the way. The significance is that they made it a 2-score game. Still lots of time left to go, but likely that was their goal at the start of the drive. Get 3 points, make it a 2-score game, and they were able to get it done.
They'll try and start this drive in the air.
He's got the connection to Moore.
Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it's 2nd down. And the slot man goes in motion left. 2nd and 5. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46.
2nd down and a little more than a yard here.
They're going to look to throw.
That's taken in by Kraft.
And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 31-yard line. 23 yards the pickup there. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 down at the 31. Looking to throw.
That one out wide and intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs.
And now nothing but green ahead of him. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown.
Well, mistake there by the offense, Charles. They tried to pick on a Pro Bowl corner in coverage there, and not the smartest decision. He reminded him that he was a Pro Bowl corner with not only the pick, but the pick 6.
And those guys who have that designation, sometimes they get a little bit bored in games because people try to avoid them. They absolutely love it when they get challenged, and it's a chance to remind everyone exactly why they were tabbed as one of the best in the league the prior season.
Aubrey good with a PAT. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Giants offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And it's been a rough night at the office for him. He's been more of a liability than an asset throughout the contest. And this offense is having a hard time overcoming his struggles to this point. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Their hopes of advancing past this divisional round hanging by a thread, if that, as they begin here with a 1st and 10 on the wrong side of the scoreboard. And a quick throw here, that's complete. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
Second down and inches. And he's got his man on the out route. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Back to throw here. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. They'll motion the tight end across the formation. Over the middle, taken in by Neighbors. Touchdown, Giants! Malik Neighbors, 48 yards. And the Giants have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Moody good with the extra point. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. A drive there of just 4 plays. And it was polished off by a Giants touchdown. So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And this one not officially in the bag, but it's looking more and more like you and I are going to be in these same seats next week for a game to go to the Super Bowl.
And it's contrary to our meeting with the visitors, wasn't it? Remember when we went over to their hotel before the game, and one of the themes they kept hitting us with was, let's put the pressure on the #1 seed and see if they can handle it. Let's do that. Well, they're the #1 seed for a reason. Best team all year long. They're showing it again in this game.
And this is going to be a Cowboys 1st down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. Off of play action, here's Lance. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. 2nd and 10. Here's Lance to throw it. A short one there, taken in by Ferguson. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Looking to throw. Lance. And the giant rush gets home as down he goes. Out now comes the Cowboys punter as he'll come on for his 5th kick of the night. And that hits at the 6 and carries into the end zone for a touchback. And now out come the Giants. And this could be the defining moment of their season, all hyperbole aside. You're trailing here in the 4th quarter, the divisional round. And they need to come up with something as they get this drive started. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. Here we go on 2nd and 12. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw.
And he's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs.
And it's a huge return as he brings us all the way back down to the 15-yard line.
And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And, Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them. And they took advantage of it there, got a nice interception, and set up their offense in great shape.
The time to get another look at this Cowboys offense. And now first downs are key. They want to keep that clock moving, up by 2 scores as they try to cement their place in the conference championship round in 1 week's time.
And he will find his man on the outside. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds.
This is a 2nd and 4, ball at the 9.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. The offense on third down, not so hot. 2 for 9 to this point. This is 3rd and 4.
And they fake the handoff. Now Lance. The throw here right sideline falls incomplete.
Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point. And they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
So that maybe not a knockout blow, but I suppose certainly every little bit helps when you're trying to salt one away in the 4th.
Well, the possibility of being beaten by 2 late touchdowns or at least sent to overtime does exist. But time, definitely a big factor at this stage of the game, is in their favor.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. New York ready to go again offensively. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
That one taken in by Neighbors. And now we're going to get a stoppage. A member of the Cowboys shaken up. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment.
On first down, he'll drop to throw.
On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
That's complete. It's Neighbors.
And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. They'll look to throw again. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
He gets this underneath to Dobbins.
And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line.
Now 2nd and 4. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. Playoff lives at stake. Boy, this is a big one. 3rd down.
Back to throw again. And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
And the Cowboys are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. But here in the 4th quarter, defensively, know that you're just going to blanket the field with defensive backs and say, okay, take your best shot. And that time, it's intercepted.
And we've often seen teams go into the prevent early, way too early, and sometimes they get too soft in their coverages, but not in this case. They understood the situation and played it with the proper aggression.
And out now come the Cowboys.
They have to like the position that they are in. 4th quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. So that time they got the left guard with a hold.
And let's face it, in today's ball, you might have that 330-pound guy you're supposed to clear out of there. You might need a little bit of extra help by grabbing the jersey and trying to ride him out.
Now a give right side. Dixon. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49.
87 yards rushing for him now in the ball game as he is trying to will his guys to the championship round next weekend.
They'll keep it on the ground. Dixon. And he's going to be brought down inside the 45 at the 43. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a third down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. And quickly we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. From the 34 now, here's first and 10. Now a handoff up the middle. Dixon. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. You'd have to think likely another running play coming here. 2nd and 11. Up the middle they go. Dixon. The Giants going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On 3rd down, Dixon. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30.
So on 4th down, out is Brandon Aubrey for the Cowboy field goal.
It'll come from the right hash. It's a 47-yard attempt. And his kick is absolutely perfect. And that will extend their lead even further. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but they still ate up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
The Giants now down by 16, exactly 1 minute remaining. It's certainly a tough situation on the road, needing 2 scores to stay alive in the playoffs as they come up 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception, he'll look to throw.
Dobbins with it.
He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
Here's 2nd down.
Looking middle, and that's complete. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. They'll look to throw here on 1st down.
And that went to the right side and incomplete. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance. The passing game's off balance. And
nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Oh, one of the linebackers has got it.
And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. A defensive-minded coach loves to bring the heat, brought the heat there, and it worked out.
And nowadays, all those defensive-minded coaches, for them, it's all about getting the football. I went into one facility, and as soon as you walked into the defensive room, there was a football, like on a spring, and each guy that walks in that plays has to act like he's knocking the ball free. They want those instincts created. They want them to think about that all the time, and that's what they try to preach.
And the Cowboys will advance to the next round as we say thanks for watching and so long, everybody.
So that'll do it. For my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry, I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Cowboys as we sign off and say so long from Arlington.